Hi friends, I welcome you in my channel Planets at Play. Today I'll be discussing about the transit of the coming fortnight, which is starting from 27th August and it will end on 10th September 2022. The next fortnight is a full moon where Sun is falling at Virgo 4°3' in 4th house, and 4th house signifies earth, agriculture, underground, natural resources, minerals, weather condition, and opposition leaders. So these matters will be in highlight in this fortnight, in the coming fortnight. So flood news, arguments between government and opposition leaders is likely to continue. The new moon is making sextile aspect to natal Chiron and natal Mars, and making a square aspect to natal ascendant and descendant. The period is likely to be good for the working class, labor, and municipal bodies, because the 6th house shows these municipal bodies and health related workers and other people working class, and they are likely to put in a lot of efforts so that people can easily function in difficult circumstances. You know, we should not complain about BMC or municipal corporation that they are not doing their work perfectly. According to astrologically, they are. So new moon is making a square aspect with natal Mars, shows that people are likely to express their opinion without any kind of hesitation or fear. They may be decisive and a bit argumentative also. You know, when Mercury and Mars, they make a square aspect, then the people become argumentative. You know, the people want to prove their point. They say, no, what we are saying is correct. So this kind of attitude can be there. The opposition leaders may be willing to challenge the authorities or not likely to bow down to the pressure of the authorities. The last fortnight was a solar return. Last fortnight was 15th August. So the last fortnight was the solar return, in which solar return is falling in the 2nd house and it is being opposed by Saturn in the 8th house and squared by Uranus and North Node from 11th house. So in all, the country's financial institution or currency may go through unpredictable changes during this year, but it is still likely to get support from the friendly nations. And transiting Venus will travel from Leo 19°21' in 3rd house to Virgo 6°29' in 4th house during the coming fortnight. It is making a square aspect with natal Jupiter. So people are likely to be happy and social. It is making a square aspect from 3rd and 6th September, which may signify that people may be busy in entertainment and pleasure relating activities. It is being opposed by transiting Saturn and squared by nodes. So Venus is overall stressed. So people may incur financial loss and suffer relationship challenges. You know, when Venus is the significator of money and relationship, and when Venus has lot of hard aspects on it, so what will be there? The people may suffer financial losses and their relationship may also go for the toss. And Mercury is transiting from Libra 1°17' to Libra 8°55' in 5th house. it will become retrograde from 9th September. It is making square aspect with natal Mars and trying to natal ascendant in the beginning of the fortnight. Then at the end, it is making conjunction to North Node. So it signifies that there may be controversies regarding financial institutions and security forces and entertainment, and there may be misrepresentation or fake news circulation around 5th to 10th of September. People may be diplomatic but not give the clear picture, or they will not speak the truth. So transiting Pluto is in Capricorn in 9th house and making opposition aspect with natal moon and making square aspect with aspect with nodes. So 9th house signifies religious matters, judiciary, export import businesses, traveling, publishing industries. So there can be significant changes in these areas. There may be criticism of religious institutions and foreign policies. It is making trine to nodes, natal nodes, which shows that people of our country are experiencing a kind of religious awakening. There may be strong urge for the acceptance of our belief and philosophies. Transiting Saturn is in Aquarius in 10th house. It became retrograde on 5th June and will remain retrograde till 23rd October 2022. It is making trine with natal Uranus in the 2nd house. So people are likely to gain suddenly for the prolonged period of the time. This can be a beneficial period for working class, labor, iron and steel industries. The period can be good for infrastructure, metro lines, leather industries, science, technology, research activities and export. The government or authorities are likely to be hugely benefited till April 2024. Transiting Saturn is making opposition to natal Sun, shows that government is likely to take disciplinary action against opposition leaders. Transiting Saturn is being squared by Uranus, so it can be a trend reversal in many markets, like where the prices are going up, they may see suddenly go down, or vice versa. Neptune is transiting through 11th house and will remain in it till 2035. 11th house signify parliament, agreement, alliances with foreign countries, aspiration, goals of the nation, development program, etc. So transiting Neptune is making square aspect to natal Uranus, shows that there may be change in the opinion of how the government should function, as Uranus rules the 10th cusp and Uranus is in the 2nd house. So there may be changes in the working of the banks and financial institutions. Transiting Jupiter is in 11th house in Aries since 10th May till 28th October, which is likely to give us exuberance. It may make us over-optimistic and we may believe in an erratic manner. It transit in 11th house till April 2023. So the country may be involved in business activities of the group or maybe allied countries. Jupiter is making a square aspect with natal Mercury, so people may express enthusiastically. The communication may improve and people may opt for new studies, or they may learn some new course or start a new job or business. It is making opposition to natal Neptune, so there can be over optimism and people may be busy in social activities. There can be losses related to speculation and entertainment industries. So there can be frauds in religious institutions and gambling. Chiron is also traveling from 11th house till 2026. So it may create confusion in democratic principle. It is making trine to natal Venus, which shows a slight irritation in arranging finances or health related matters. Transiting Mars is at Gemini 4 degree in first house, and it will travel till Gemini 11 degree 23 minute. Mars is traveling in Gemini this time for 6 months. It entered Gemini on 21st October and will remain in this sign till 24th March 2023. Generally, it spends 2 months in a sign, but every 2 years when it goes retrograde, it spends more time in one sign. It will go retrograde from 30th of October till 14th of January 2023. So people are likely to become impatient and may act in an impulsive manner. They seem to be assertive and energetic. Mars will make sextile aspect with natal Mercury, Pluto and Saturn. It will make trine with natal Neptune around 5th of September. So people are likely to work with patience and perseverance, and they may channelize their energy in a desired direction, because Mars is making aspect, soft aspect, so people will use the energy in a proper manner. And Rahu Ketu are transiting from 12th and 6th house since December 22nd last year, and it will remain here till the end of the next year 2023. So the nodes are likely to bring in plots against government or authorities, increase in materialistic tendencies and immoral activities. It is making a square to natal Venus. It shows people may go overboard in relationship and artistic matter. Transiting Uranus in 12th house shows incident of sedition, riots and lawlessness. Uranus is transiting from 12th house, so reforms are being executed in religious institutions, hospitals, jails, place of refuge. Uranus transit from Taurus can show change in food habits or introduction of new kinds of food. There may be sudden shortage of food reserve or increase in the food reserve or prices. It is making opposition to natal Jupiter, and it is a significator of traveling, judiciary, legal entities, religion, philosophies and beliefs. So it shows that people may rebel and there may be chaos in these matters. It will remain in 12th house till March 2026. After that, it will enter first house and will create bold identity of our country. According to Vedic dasha, till now I discussed about the transits according to the Western astrology. So now I'm considering the Vedic dasha. Our country is running Chandra Buddha dasha, which is likely to give mixed result, and Shani is transiting from the 8th house of the moon since 29th April for 2.5 years. अपनी ढैया चल रही है. So we can see tremendous change in taxation and legacy matter. The period may be difficult for the prominent people in the country. The financial condition of the country may suffer. So in all, the focus of the coming new fortnight shows that people may put in energy to resolve their day-to-day problem. And transiting Venus, as I said, that it is making a stressful aspect with transiting Saturn and nodes, so people may incur financial loss and suffer challenges in the relationship. Actually from March 2023 to February 2026, many slow moving planets are changing sign. First Pluto will change its sign from Capricorn to Aquarius, and we may find that fear and control factor will go down, and people will move towards equality and democratic principles. And then Saturn will enter compassionate sign of Pisces, which will make people more understanding towards each other's problem. And then Uranus will change sign from Taurus to Gemini, so it will stop creating havoc and unpredictable changes in wealthy people's life. And Neptune will change its sign from Pisces to Aries and will make people less assertive. People will not think of that to prove their identity all the time. They'll be quiet. And Pluto in Aquarius and is making sextile aspect with Neptune and Uranus, and so all these three planets are making easier aspect, so we may find the end of fear and control, and living life in a more helpful and democratic manner. So the next generation leadership is likely to bring in serious financial revival and tremendous change in technology, traveling, and communication. So this is my analysis for the coming week, and if you have not subscribed my channel, I request you to subscribe my channel, and if you like it, then please share with it, and I'll see you next week with some other astrology topic. Thank you.